Hello, welcome to my channel and welcome to this special video. It is a style video and I'm going to be telling you 9 things that are actually spoiling your outfit, style mistakes that make you look absolutely cheap. Even though I know that you don't have to spend thousands of euros or millions of euros, on your outfit or on your look, but if you put your outfit together and avoid these style mistakes, you're going to look expensive, even though on a budget, well put together, well polished, bougie and well kempt. My name is Hildaglosh. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you are new here, you are more than welcome. Make sure you hit the red subscribe button down below so that you are notified when I post a new video. The first style mistake is what I've seen going on a lot, especially towards the end of last year. It is wearing slippers and wearing Crocs outside the house. Now I have escaped from the bathroom. I was in the shower and I got an emergency call. It gives a very unserious kind of impression. It just makes your outfit look absolutely cheap, because we know Crocs can be 1,000 euros and they can also be €1 or half a euro. So unfortunately it's not very easy to differentiate between them, especially the ones that are very colorful. Once I see somebody wearing Crocs, it gives a no. Like, you prepared your entire outfit from your hair all the way to the bottom and then spoil it with Crocs. Avoid it. Look for shoes. Slippers and Crocs are meant for the bathroom. They are meant for the beach. You cannot be wearing them on the street. They are spoiling your outfit and they're making it look very cheap. I understand they were very fashionable about 2 years ago when the world was wearing athleisure and joggers and all that, but still you can wear your athleisures with lovely boots, with lovely trainers. You don't have to wear Crocs. So I have seen the ones that are like chunky. They're from designers, they cost a lot of money and people are wearing them, but still they look super cheap. Style mistake number 2 that's making you look absolutely cheap is jumping onto every trend. Now I know there is a lot of changes in trends, especially fashion, and if you like to jump onto every new thing that comes up without considering your body shape, without considering your height, you are actually looking absolutely cheap. Those clothes don't look good on you and you end up looking cheap, even though you might have paid a lot of money on the clothes. I'm going to give an example of cargo outfits. Now there are cargo pants, there are cargo skirts, there are cargo tops, jackets, and lots of them. Now the tops are usually okay. Girls with big butts, please stay away from cargo pants and cargo skirts, because the whole trend looks really nice if it's baggy, but naturally if you have like a big bottom, it just grabs the entire outfit. Now the pockets just look like you've packed lots of stolen sweets in there and they don't look as nice, even though it's just your body that is just shaped and well endowed and naturally gifted and all that. It looks really cheap. So stay away from trends that do not match your body type very well. If you are skinny, stay away from those jumpsuits, please. If you are thin like me, slim like me, and tall, stay away from jumpsuits that have got cargo pants, because they just make you look really cheap and not very nice. They don't really flatter your body. So anything that doesn't flatter your body, no matter how trendy, no matter how in vogue, how in style, please avoid it. Make sure it is okay to pick on trends, because they help you update your wardrobe and make sure that everything you're wearing isn't dated and up to date kind of, but make sure you choose outfits and things that look really nice on your body. Another example is people that have got big feet, myself included. Anything that is 41 and above, stay away from really big platform shoes. They could be platform trainers, they could be platform boots. Be very careful when you wear them, because they look like you look like you're wearing a train. It doesn't flatter you at all and looks really cheap. It ends up spoiling your entire outfit. Next is, there's a saying, you smell cheap, you look cheap. Now there is this trend of layering perfumes. I've seen it on TikTok and Instagram. Girls mixing different perfumes. They spray on one and then spray on another and then another. Sometimes Some perfumes are really nice when they're worn individually, but when you mix them with others, if it's not a good mix, it smells so bad. And once you smell so bad, you look so bad. If you smell bad, it affects your entire look. You might have, an outfit popping from a distance, but if somebody's going to come close to you and you smell like insecticide, or you smell like a detergent, it doesn't come off good. You just look cheap. You smell cheap, you look cheap, if you know what I mean. There is a direct correlation. Once you smell good, even if your outfit is not that good, it does, the scent pulls up the outfit, or people have like a good feeling around you, start to have a good feeling around you. But if people have to cover their noses when you're right next to them, it's giving cheap vibes. It's giving you have got a very cheap perfume, therefore you are very cheap. Your outfit looks really cheap, you smell really cheap. But if you buy, let's say, an affordable perfume from Zara, and then you spray it on you, it smells really good, it's one scent, something fresh, something nice, it is okay. Doesn't matter whether you have Gucci, Dior, Christian Dior, everything, Dolce & Gabbana, mixing them up, creating insecticides, creating commotion, people covering their noses, people wearing masks every single time they have to come next to you. Stop. It's really cheap. Another style mistake, and I know people might come at me because of this, is exaggerated makeup. Now, and hair. I'm going to go, put them together. Now, simplicity, there's beauty in simplicity, there's sophistication in simplicity. If you want to give off like a rich auntie kind of vibe, even though you're on a budget, make sure that your hair and your makeup are not overly done. When they are overly done, they look really cheap. Cheap makeup is sin, guys, and expensive makeup is sin. So if you have got cheap makeup but you want to look good, don't overdo it. Don't overdo it, because it will scream, I am cheap. And once you have cheap makeup, it just affects the rest of the look. It looks so bad if you have really cheap hair and it really shows that you've done it so badly or overly done it, that it's taking away attention from your outfit. It gives up a complete cheap look. Another thing is eyelashes. Now we know that the eyelashes that look a bit natural are more expensive. It's just normal. It's just what it is. Eyelashes that look normal, that have a normal look, are expensive. The ones that they have to put in one by one and last a month are expensive. And then we all know that the ones that cost €1 or half €1 are the humongous ones. So if you have got those lashes and you're just like one wind blow away from taking off, it is cheap. It is giving very cheap vibes. Do not wear those exaggerated eyelashes, except if you're going for, like, let's say a fun show or anything that requires you to be extra. But other than that, please stay away from them, because you might fly, you might take off if it becomes windy, and it just makes your whole look really cheap. Style mistake number 5 is too much jewelry. Now, I don't know if it's because of my style at the moment. I love jewelry, but I love it to be complementary, not to be the center of attraction. No matter how expensive your jewelry may be, you might be wearing African diamonds from head to toe, but as long as you overdo it, it's affecting your entire look and it's making you look really, really cheap. It just gives a vibe of, those hip hop days when people used to wear chains and necklaces and rings and I don't know, teeth, rings. It's just too much. It screams cheap. So please be minimal on the jewelry. Just wear statement jewelry. It will speak for itself. No matter how tiny, as long as it's statement, it does speak for itself. It might not cost a lot, but it will speak. Next is chipped shoes. Now, if your shoes have got a bit of a damage on the heel, on the shoe in general, is it starting to peel, please get rid of it. Get rid of that shoe, because if you pair it with your nice outfit, it's going to look rubbish. It's going to just rubbish the whole look, and it's going to give up really cheap vibes. So make sure that you check your shoes before you wear them, and make sure that they're in perfect condition, because once you wear a nice shoe and a nice outfit, it complements it really well. But if you wear a chipped shoe, a shoe whose sole is bent, a shoe that is almost splitting open, it doesn't give a good impression. It just gives very cheap kind of shoe. You cannot afford another pair of shoe. Come on, you need to change that, and make sure you check your shoes very often, especially before wearing them, making sure that they're in good condition. There are these last bits of a heel usually that fall off, or that, you know, get chipped off by rocks because we walk on hard roads. Make sure that you replace those. Go to a cobbler, invest in a cobbler, and make sure that you have your shoes repaired. You don't really have to buy new ones, but you can have those bits repaired. If it's starting to peel, take it to a cobbler to make sure that it's nicely polished. Now, my next point is related to my previous one, and that is dirty shoes. Now, I have seen lots of people with lovely makeup, lovely hair, lovely outfits, clothes I mean, and then when it comes to the shoes, they have got dirty shoes on. Why are you wearing shoes that have got mud if it rained 3 months ago? Why? It does look cheap, it does look dirty, and dirty is equivalent to cheap most of the time. So make sure you wash your clothes. I mean you wash your shoes. I usually see this when it comes to trainers, where people just wear trainers over and over. They have a nice outfit, they have their nails done, they have a recent phone, they have a fantastic handbag, and then the trainers are very sad. So if your shoes are sad, they make your outfit sad. If they're cheap, if they're dirty, they look cheap and they make the outfit cheap as well. Same as clothes. Make sure that your clothes are nicely washed and fresh. You might look very good from a distance, but if your clothes are having that body odor smell stinking coming out, it's giving cheap. It is giving cheap fabric. It is giving cheap vibes, because usually expensive fabric does not really smell, but if you can wash it often, you are going to look really good even though you are on a budget. Another one which really bothers me, people wearing different colors of nail polish on different fingers. Now I'm talking about 10 different colors on each finger. I'm like, what is going on? Why do you have pink, red, green, maroon, orange on every finger? It looks cheap. It does look cheap, really. It looks like you did it yourself. I mean, invest in a good money. Go have your nails done. Even if you do it at home, make sure it's nicely done and it's, let's say, a single color or 2 colors. Don't go beyond 2 colors, because then it becomes too much. It looks like a Christmas tree. It gives off very cheap vibes. You know, there is sophistication, and anything expensive is not usually overdone. You can see it. You can see something that is expensive, and if something is cheap and you're just trying to look expensive on a budget, make sure that you look the part. Have your nails done. 1 color is good, 2 colors are good maximum. If you have more than 2 colors, you have to think twice, because you are making your entire look cheap. Last but not least is clothes with poor finishing. Now it happens, you get a deal, you go to a store and you find something nice, but the finishing is bad. What are you supposed to do with that? Are you supposed to wear it and it spoils your entire look? No. Invest in a tailor. I like going to a tailor. In every region that I go to, I make sure that I befriend a tailor so that they get to work on my clothes quick enough. So what I do is, for example, if I get a nice pair of jeans from a thrift market and it's damaged or its finish is not good, usually there's like lots of threads and maybe the lines are not straight, I usually just take it to a tailor, draw where I want it to be mended and show them how I want it to be mended. Make sure that the lines, the threads are not falling out, making sure that I don't have extra fabric for no reason, making sure that the clothes don't have holes in them, making sure that they are the same color. It's, unless if you're wearing like tie and dye, it is these small things that make your outfit well put together. But if you have, let's say, threads falling out from a Chanel top, it's not Chaneling, guys. It's not. So make sure you look absolutely gorgeous, absolutely stunning, even though you are on a budget. Nobody should know you are on a budget. Don't put your business out there. Hey guys, I'm on a budget. Threads falling out, dirty shoes, exaggerated makeup, cheap lashes. I mean, you can do better. We can do better in looking more well put together, in looking stylish, in looking bougie, even though we might be on a budget. See you in the next one. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye bye.